Howdy, I'm Code Boy. Guess I'm stuck talking to you as some kind of penance, so let's just try and get through this in one piece. You guys send me tons of email every day requesting codes for all the new games. And I realize that none of you are as good as I am at games, but I am a paid professional. Some people don't even wait for the game to come out before they decide that they need help. Now, I love hacking codes for most of the games that come out, but what I do only takes a few hours. The programmers who did the real work on the game spent months, sometimes years on these titles. After all that work put into a game, it may be worth having a look. Just maybe the game's enjoyable the way it is. So, play the game at least once without any codes, the way it was meant to be played. And then 30 seconds later, go back in with the Game Shark and wreak havoc on whatever creature took you out moments after the opening credits rolled for the first time. Alright, now I guess it's time for a demonstration of the Game Shark in action. If you have a PlayStation and you don't have Tenchu, well, anyway, there's the code at the bottom of the screen. Write it down, I guess. Now you can carry a limitless amount of throwing stars, grenades, fire scrolls, and whatever else you want. See? No carry limit. It just makes sense. Okay, you'll notice that there are no codes on the screen right now. It's because I don't feel like putting them up. These codes will be in the big list, so get off my back. With the codes running, you'll start the game with every weapon that's available, and you can select them at the press of a button. You can also restore your health real easy like. Finish the game for yourself, like I said earlier. It just makes it too easy. Here's some new GoldenEye codes. Well, here you go. Now you can be completely lazy. All your objectives are complete when you enter the game. You're invisible to the people that want to kill you. You can walk through doors, you know, instead of actually opening them. And you can access every level without doing a thing. There, now you can just go around killing everyone for no reason, with no purpose in life. Yep, that was a big bunch of fun. Let's have a look-see at some of the more recent codes my elves have devised. This is, obviously, a list of Game Shark codes, and the games that they will work for. If you don't have the capacity to figure this one out, pause your VCR so you can write them all down. Remember, for a freaking decent time, check www.gameshark.com and get all the latest codes, as well as my immature rantings. Now back to you, Chet, or whoever you are.
Thanks, Code Boy. You rock.
Who's Chet?
I don't know.
Finally, Play This is our segment for reviewing games that have already made it to your local video game emporium. To give you their certified opinions on the holiday's biggest hits, here's the staff of Game Informer magazine. I hope no one gets hurt this time.
Yeah.
You have to play Metal Gear Solid. There's no doubt you have to play Metal Gear Solid. Tenchu is probably a better game, but it's going to be more underground. It's going to be a little bit, you know, it's going to be just like for people that really want to play a game and like master it. Where Metal Gear Solid's more mainstream, and we'll definitely.
So we're going to find out Tenchu 2 is bogged down with 3 hours of cinematics. Try to be like Metal Gear Solid.
I wouldn't be upset if they put, you know, a bunch of cinematics in there. It's just, you know, it's kind of a perfect mix between the two. You need more gameplay. Like Metal Gear needs more gameplay.
How did you like that?
Tenchu probably could use a little bit more, you know, finish on it so that it's a little bit better, you know, as far as like, just the layout, you know, like people like movies, people like getting that kind of stuff, and Tenchu doesn't have enough of the kind of extras to make people want it.
I don't know. I mean, you get Tenchu, I mean, you go for Grandmaster to get the secret items. Like, you know, the stealth, you know, the new armor and all that stuff. Metal Gear, I mean, you just kind of play to see what happens next. Tenchu, you get all that, you know, the replay value of getting everything and finding out how it works. Yeah, exactly.
The 3 different paths.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I think Revenge is an awesome grappling simulator.
Grappling simulator.
It's cool. I mean, it's kind of the same play control as the first one, but what they've done with the intros and the special moves, and the colors and everything, it just kicks butt.
There's only one thing you can say, it's...
I'm gonna step on your face, action!
You know, it's just like, it's crazy.
No warrior, from what we know. It's just too bad. But,
Yeah, but there's so many other wrestlers. That game is just loaded to the hilt with tons of different people to play as.
It's not that much different from last year's, but
No.
but all the new wrestlers just kicks butt.
4-player action.
It's awesome.
Killer.
Yeah, the multiplayer is awesome.
40-player battle royale.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's huge.
Rush 2 definitely blows away any of the cruising games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, yeah.
Hardcore.
And people buy that thing and it's a piece of junk.
Makes them look like relics.
Yeah.
I'd buy that game for one reason. The
Stunt
soundtrack.
course. Yeah, it's awesome.
Skate park for car. Pulling off tricks, bang, bang, bang. It's awesome.
I think the racing part stinks though.
And it's still so much. It's like the only time you can take a car out and like just cruise down some road and go way, way too fast off some off ramp and just destroy it and then go like, well,
It's not as extreme though as the one before. I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
seem
it's
like
the
it has.
same.
I mean, if it didn't have that
It's
stunt
the
mode,
same.
it doesn't have it.
Twisted Edge
It's
snowboarding.
That game's horrible.
Like, yeah, it's like
The game was created by Lucifer himself. Just to taunt. Playing that game's like the guy in Clockwork Orange with the toothpicks in his eyes. You're like forced to play this. You're like, no, this is terrible.
the best part about this game is I don't have to ever play it again.
Yes. Right. What do you think? Duke coming out from behind the camera. I mean,
It's kind of weak.
Yeah.
It's
Coming
kind
out
of
of the
weak.
closet, so to speak.
well,
Yeah.
it's you know, it's the Tomb Raider thing. You know.
It's a good Tomb Raider.
It's exactly like Tomb Raider. I mean, it looks, when you're watching it, looks just like Jump.
I like the combat a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combat is better. And they're kind
I
of
like
going
the
to that
zoom
kind of
cam.
yeah. The zoom cam thing is cool, and the I mean his weapons. He's got a lot better weapons.
The holy hand grenade is a great addition to his weapon.
And his the Dukeisms, man.
Are
He's
hysterical.
just rude.
Give me some sugar.
Who would you compare him to? What movie or movie star?
All adult films, if you guys. You know, I had
It's
to
like
mention
Brian
Duke.
Bosworth in a porn.
Ron Jeremy.
But how about Streak? You played that game, man? You played that
Streak
game?
is intense.
That game is awesome. It's like Jet Moto, but you can spin faster, it moves faster, looks better. I mean, this one you're just hauling ass. It's just so much fun to just sit there and do flips and spins all the time.
But does the confidence meter suck, do you think? I mean, I
No.
played it.
No, the confidence meter is really cool. I mean, it can really throw you off. Your guy just kind of takes off after you land a huge trick. And the controls are a little different, a little tighter. But the bottom line is, I mean, if you like Jet Moto, you're gonna love Streak.
Yeah, single track.
It is made for the Jet Moto fan.
You know, they get paid for that.
Wow. Hey, well, thanks for watching Fuse. Next time, we'll have the 411 on more new games, plus a trip to the Tokyo Game Show.
Hi. Later, gamers.
See ya.